Hello there, everyone. Welcome to your reading. For your short reading for today, do hope all is well with you and yours. And your first card coming out is Imagine. Imagine. This is a beautiful card. We have an image of the moon there, and it's a number two card where I'm picking up, there might be balance. You're called to have some sort of a balance. Yes, the energy of imagination for some of us. If you can recall, do you remember when you were much younger, you took more time with self to, you know, say, and you would have, you would imagine all kind of different stuff. This is what social media and other things that distracting us now as adults, is not allowing us to take that time anymore to sit and imagine. When I hear the word imagine, I hear magic. And this is where you can really put into place. It's like a subconscious vision board, so to speak. Like you're able to put things that you would love to see in your life, and you will sit down and imagine. Listen, I'm a Pisces, so Pisces is up in the heavens sometimes too often to say the least. But let's dive into the card. Ooh, okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And with this Knight of Pentacles coming in, I'm feeling an energy of reassurance. Yeah, where you're called to do some visualization, where you're called to take some time to just imagine what is it that you want to experience in your life. This is where the magic begins. This is where you're putting things into place spiritually, and by extension you will be able to see it manifest in reality in the 3D here. No, when you have this sort of a, have you ever written anything down, like in a diary or in a book, or some of you might have really done a vision board, and when you go back to see what is it that you have written on this vision board, it already come to pass. Yeah, so imagination is magic. Imagination is gonna allow you to sit in the energy of your King of Pentacles, of being reassured that you're standing in your organic state, or sitting in your organic state, and you're very much comfortable, because you know that you have the power within you to create your world, to create your experience, you see. So let's get the other card. And the other card is the Hermit. And with the Hermit coming out, this is where I was saying that, find it that time to move away from, certain things that is going to distract you from practicing your own magic, from practicing the magic of imagination, for to just doing this visualization, where in which you're able to you know and listen, when you're doing this imagination, when you're visualizing, one of the most important things to do is to be detailed. Be detailed as to how is it that you want to see things. Yeah, so if you're imagining, what should I say now, if you're imagining changing out your car, what is it that you want, what kind of color, what kind of interior, what is the dashboard looking like, what is it that you want there, you smell it, you feel it, and stuff like that. This is what is coming in. So spirit is telling you to tap into your imagination. King the Knight of Cups. And with the Knight of Cups coming in, I'm feeling an energy of focus, because she's actually very careful as to always it she's carrying this cup. And what this cup has in is spirit, this cup has in energy, this cup has in, it's like a genie. I'm just looking at the cup. I'm picking up the energy of the genie in a bottle, where, for this might be dating me, but we usually watch a show when I was younger called I Wish Upon a Upon Genie, something of the sort, and the person would rub the bottle or the whatever it is, and the genie would come out. Yeah. Now this is what your imagination is all about. Yeah. I usually tell my son that, listen, life is like a buffet. Yeah. And it's up to you. You know, the buffet is comprised as with a lot of stuff. Things that are good for you, things are not so good for you, and things that are bad for you. You're going to look at the buffet and you're going to choose what is it that you want. Now, with your imagination, everything was actually spiritual before it actually becomes physical. This was an idea. This deck of card was somebody's idea. It was a non-tangible imaginationary sort of a energy before it actually became this deck of cards. And this is what your imagination is asking you, spirit is asking you to go back to those times when you usually take some time to imagine. Gone are the days. I remember when I was younger, and I usually lay on the grass and look up in the sky and just watch the clouds, and see the clouds forming out in all kind of different stuff and things like that. I was like pits. Yeah. So you're asked to go back to those simplicity, to those times where you actually create within self all is it that you want to see come to fruition. It has to start by your intentions. Yeah, you have to start by I'm not gonna say have to, but it is advisable that you start by imagining. Let's get one more card here, and then yes, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is walking away from. What is it that Spirit is asking you to walk away from at this moment? Just by the overall cards and what is coming out so far, we have the King of Pentacles who is sitting on his throne with his pentacle. We have the Hermit who is locked away in isolation. We have the Knight of Cup who is very diligent and careful in transporting this vessel that has something very much important in it. Yeah. Now we have this Eight of Cups of walking away. What is it that you're walking away from? You're walking away from the noise. You're walking away from the chaos. You're walking away from the what should I say, that sort of an energy that really is not in alignment with what is it that you really want to experience in your life. Now, you walking away from this energy is going to allow you to sit, to be still, to go inside to find that time to imagine, to go back to that simply but very effective method of actualization. Yeah. So find that time to imagine, find that beautiful balance where you can really say, and it's a beautiful feeling as well, because when you come out of an energy of imagination, imagining stuff that you want to see, you come out with it's like meditation. You come out with a higher vibration. Yeah. Let's get a card from this. So it's a walking away from what doesn't serve you, taking that time to self. This person has just a backpack on their back. Yeah, so it's just limiting your load as well, decluttering. We are now in the energy of the new moon in Virgo, and the new moon in Virgo really symbolizing you taking the time to declutter, you taking the time to focus on those things that you might have pushed aside and ignore. Yeah, might be you're at work and you have your decks full of files that needs to be addressed. Is for you to strategically put plans in place. How is it that you're going to attack this so as to lessen the load, so as to for you to to lighten your workload. Virgo is an energy where in which, all it is called for us to make sure that all I's are dotted and all T's are crossed. Yeah. So with this energy, it is really beckoning unto us as an individual as well as a collective, that we declutter, that we really take the time to do things that is really going to allow us to elevate, yeah, allow us to be in an energy where we're feeling as if things are in a forward movements. Yes, so it really correlates with this energy as well, this full moon in Virgo, to take that time to tighten up on your visualization, go back to imagination, and to be very detailed into what is it that you want to see when you're working in that spiritual energy. Be very detailed. Now let's get the final card here for my beautiful chosen ones, and to tie this in. Do hope all is well with you and yours. If you're at work, hopefully you get time to go on a well-deserved break. All right, I'm gonna take this one, and it says, if I can see it without my glasses, child of the cosmos. Listen, when you're look at this, look at the Imagine card and look at this card. Child of the cosmos. So it's asking you to go into your heavens, to in your crown chakra, and to imagine and to put things that you want to see in your life into that storeroom. You're going to go back to that storeroom, and you're going to see that stuff that you had put in on those spiritual vision board come to pass. Listen, let's read what it says here. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within. The intelligence of the universe lies within. You are the universe. Within you is the cosmos. Within you, you are capable to create, and by extension, coming to the actualization of all is it that you have had in your imagination. I do love you all, beautiful risers. Until next time, walk good and tell them other one all day.